G'day guys, thanks for visiting Richard's Corner. My name is Richard and this is a haul reveal from my friends over at the Sscope Incorporated thrift store, one of the 4 stops that we had during the Magical Mystery Thrift Bus Tour that I took on Saturday, December 2nd. The recap is in my Just Me playlist link below. So the Sscope Incorporated thrift store was the second stop on our tour, and Angela was kind enough to have us there with her team of volunteers running the store that day, and she gave us a lowdown on all the kinds of things that Sscope is doing within the community, including yard service, snow clearing service, which just doubled in business this year. Their main goal is to help people with mental illnesses within the community and sort of give them a chance to earn some work experience and give them life skills again that'll enable them and empower them to get back into the workforce. So the outreach that they do within the North End is really speaks to me, and it was a pleasure to take advantage of some of their items and support the store. So today I've got a mixed bag of things, including some movies and toys and memorabilia and this awesome collectibles shelf that I found, and a cool trinket here. So why don't we start with the movies, because that's always a great place to start for a haul, and I'll show you what I found on that day. So as you can see here, I got an awesome amount of movies from Angela and team at the Sscope Incorporated thrift store, and they're usually $2 a piece, and they gave us an awesome deal, giving the whole store 50% off for those of us that were on the bus tour. So I got all of these for $1 each, and I've got some really awesome finds. The Secret Garden, distributed by Warner Brothers back in 1993, is a really good movie rendition of the classic novel. I've watched this once before, and it's actually quite an enchanting movie about these kids that visit a secret garden. So this is a really awesome classic story brought to life on the screen. So I was fortunate enough to find a Blu-ray amongst the piles of DVDs there, and this is another Sean Connery James Bond film, Dr. No. Again, I haven't seen a lot of my James Bond movies with Sean Connery as the lead. I mentioned in another haul reveal that my first Bond was with Roger Moore. So I was really happy to find this Blu-ray sitting in the piles. It was in the package, as you can see, in really good playable condition, and I'm really looking forward to that. Bill Murray in Groundhog Day. This is one of my favorite Bill Murray films, where a news anchor is, a weatherman is stuck in Punxsutawney, where he's presenting it's Groundhog Day, and they're wanting to see whether or not it's going to be 6 more weeks of winter, and he wakes up the next day only to find that he's starting the day over again, over and over again. And basically the town puts him in this limbo until he realizes what is sort of important to him, which is a really heartwarming film. Him and Andy McDowell have an awesome on-screen chemistry, and this is just such an enjoyable movie. I never stopped watching this, and it was really nice to find a special edition because I want to see some of the special features as far as the making of for the movie. So I'm really looking forward to that. Now, Aaron Eckhart I've seen in many films, including The Mist and a few action-oriented films, and this one is more of like a comedy drama with Jessica Alba and Elizabeth Banks. Meet Bill. Honestly, I haven't actually seen this film or know too much about it, but I'm actually looking forward to seeing Aaron Eckhart in a more comedic role versus him being in the thrillers that I've watched him in. So that's going to be an awesome find there. So I found this Earth from Above box set. It doesn't have the Blu-rays, unfortunately. It only had the DVDs, which I'm happy about in general, because when I read the synopsis on the back, it's actually a bird's eye view of Earth, giving a depiction of how beautiful but fragile our planet is from the eyes of a photographer, filmmaker, activist, environmentalist named Jan Arthur Bertrand. So kind of a neat 3-hour program, just a sort of mini-series style, just getting an idea of, some awareness about the environment and how fragile our planet is. I'm not really a big environmentalist. I mean, of course I want to save, I don't want to necessarily ruin the planet with my actions, but this I just love photography and nature in general. So seeing a documentary about the Earth from a bird's eye view is going to be quite a nice find, or quite a nice viewing for me. So that's pretty awesome. Hugh Grant and Drew Barrymore in music and lyrics. This is a really cute romantic comedy. Hugh Grant, I've mentioned I'm a fan of, and Drew Barrymore, I love all of her work, especially in 50 First Dates, and some of her first work in E.T. and Firestarter. If you didn't know that, she played a child. She was a child star, but in really exciting movies. So I really enjoyed this film as a story about sort of a washed-up music star who runs into this wonderful lady who has awesome lyrics, and he rediscovers his passion for music. So it's a really cute film, and how they get together at the end is really nice. So that's cool. Adaptation with Nicolas Cage, Meryl Streep, and Chris Cooper. I've not seen this one. I've heard good things about it. Apparently a 2 thumbs up there. But I'm looking forward to trying this out. It's a Spike Jonze film, and he always does great award-winning films. This was an Academy Award winner, and I'm really looking forward to giving that a go. Nicolas Cage, I'm a big fan of, seeing him in more action-oriented films like Face Off, and also in National Treasure, and among other films. So I'm really excited to sort of see that. A younger Gwyneth Paltrow in Emma, very cute period piece. I really enjoy actually Gwyneth Paltrow as an on-screen actress. She just always has such strong female characters, and she is sort of the matchmaker in this film. So this is actually going to be a cute one. I've not seen this one, but I'm really looking forward to that. Audrey Tautou in Priceless. Don't know anything about it, but I love Audrey Tautou as an actress. She always plays such really cute roles, and she sort of just a really engaging characters on screen. So she's primarily a French actress, actually, so it's kind of nice to see her in some English films and take in a nice romantic film with her in it. Gotta move my piles here. Here we go. Jack Black and School of Rock. This is an awesome film if you're any kind of music fan, or just a family comedy kind of fan. This is an awesome movie. I love that the kids actually played the music in the film. So they actually become a rock band, and his efforts to become a music teacher turns it out to be a rock band, and they actually play in a battle of the bands at the end. It's really great movie. Jack Black, awesome as always. Really not to be taken too seriously. He exudes enthusiasm and passion as a teacher as he realizes his place, and it's a really, really awesome film. Happily Never After. I've not actually seen this film, but I'm always a sucker for a new animated classic, and I know this wasn't direct-to-video. I know this made it to theaters. Sarah Michelle Gellar, Freddie Prinze Jr., Andy Dick, George Carlin, Sigourney Weaver are an all-star voice cast for this film, produced by the same people who made Shrek, or the same producers that produced Shrek and Shrek 2 made this film. So I'm kind of looking forward to another animated film for my collection. And then Last Chance Harvey, no idea. But Emma Thompson and Dustin Hoffman, I'm big fans of. I've never seen them in a movie together. So kind of a romantic drama. And this one I'm looking forward to. It described as being about first loves, last chances, and everything in between. So I think all in all, I made out coming out ahead as far as what I paid. Again, $1 a film, and I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, $12 worth of movies, and each of these could have easily been $10 or $12 new or used online. So really, really happy to find all of these guys from the Sscope Incorporated thrift store. Now I'm going to reveal some of the miscellaneous items that I found as far as a little bit of geek and a little bit of cuteness here. We've got some 2D soft PVC magnets. I really love the look of PVC anything, like stickers or magnets, or especially souvenir magnets. I've actually collected quite a few travel magnets, and I just like the nice, clean, plasticky look of PVC magnets. Actually, I'm just going to take one out here so you can just sort of see it up close. Just really clean colors, bright colors, nice detail. I love the look of PVC products. And this is just a nice Disney sticker to go on my fridge. So I'm a sucker for Disney in general. I enjoy just that look. And this was like a whole 25 cents off the rack, normally 50 cents. So that was pretty cool. And this guy is a Manitoba Moose puck from an official hockey game here. I'm just going to remove the sticker so, oh, you're not going to be able to see it. Okay, but the Manitoba Moose is the expansion, is the minor league team for the Winnipeg Jets. And this is actually the old green and brown logo. So before the Jets returned to Winnipeg, the Manitoba Moose were a farm team for the Phoenix Coyotes, actually. So because the Phoenix Coyotes were the original Jets way back in the day. So it's neat that I found a Manitoba Moose memorabilia kind of thing. And I mean, it's just sort of a throwback. I've seen a couple Moose games. I actually photographed them as a freelance photographer, just for fun, to build up my portfolio. And I got a media pass for the day, and I was so excited to film or to photograph professional hockey, professional level hockey. I can only imagine how intense an NHL game is, but AAHL, American Hockey League hockey, is just as powerful to see up close, especially when you're taking shots right by the glass and they crash into the boards in front of you. It's intense. So, and I can't even help, cheering and getting into the game while I'm trying to take photographs. So it's kind of funny. So when I get this puck, I mean, like it just sort of speaks to me as far as good times, like trying to photograph the games and enjoying the Manitoba Moose and just supporting the team spirit in general. So I'm really happy to find that. Not really sure how much souvenir pucks are. This one isn't autographed or belonging to any kind of player. It is a souvenir puck. I don't think they actually put the Manitoba Moose logo on the pucks in game. So, but I mean, it's just a nice souvenir. So I'm really happy to find that. The bags contain a few toys. I'd like to open them up for you so that you can sort of see what I found. We always take a closer look at everything when it comes to toys. Angela pointed that out when I was there. So hold on for a second while we unwrap this. So starting off with the sealed McDonald's toy. This is, if you can see the writing here, I'm not sure if you will, it says The Missing Link. Now, Monsters vs. Aliens is basically a DreamWorks film. DreamWorks, the makers of Shrek and other awesome animated films. This was a smart animated comedy where aliens come to invade the Earth, and the Earth enlists these monsters that would normally be wanting to conquer the Earth with their own power, but they become the defenders against these aliens. Now, the missing link is one of the monsters that helps defend from the aliens. But this is a 2009 toy, and this was a whole 20 cents. Actually 10 cents because of the 50% off sale, 10 cents from the Thrift, sorry, the Sscope Incorporated store. When I looked online to see what people were selling a sealed copy of, or sorry, a sealed package of The Missing Link online, somebody's trying to sell it for $11 plus $21 shipping. So $32 for this little guy. I can't believe that. I'm not interested in value really. I'm just going to open it up because I really want to see what it looks like and why this would be worth anywhere near that much, because I don't think it is. And if we have okay, it looks like we have to put, oh, okay, so it's a wind up. And it doesn't wind up anymore. Love the detail in him. Look at that expression on him. I've not actually seen the film, but he looks like quite the character. Now, according to the instructions, the pieces, the halves go together like this somehow. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can... Oh, I see. Okay, so I'm looking at the diagram now. It looks like he actually breaks out of this ice here. So let's see if I can place this properly on him. Aha, there we go. Yes, I think I have something that lines up a little bit here. There we go. 1, 2. This is not as easy as it looks. Trying to get it on camera here. Okay, perfect. Okay, so you wind it up. I'm gonna wind it up nice and tight. And apparently, oh, you have to press the button. Oh, there it is. That's hilarious. So this so the button helps him break out of his icy compartment or his icy prison there. So let's try it one more time here. That's so funny. Okay, that's really funny. And the wind-up is not necessary for him to break out of the toy. Here, we'll do it again. 1 more, 2, 1, 2, 3. Boom! He breaks out, and the wind-up makes him shake and vibrate. I don't know the significance of that because I haven't actually seen the movie, but I love that's just quite a character to keep. So, okay, maybe I wouldn't sell this for $30 on my own marketplace. I would maybe sell it for a couple bucks, maybe, but he's just too cute a character for me to let him go right away. So love that really cool green paint scheme. It's almost like the creature from the Black Lagoon kind of homage there, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. I love that he breaks out of his icy prison like that. So that's pretty cool with his awesome arms. Boom. So not a bad find for a whole 10 cents, over $30 on eBay. So not a bad find at all. Now all these little guys here are obviously just animals from Dollarama packs and stuff like that. I'm not sure if my youngest here is going to enjoy adding these to his animal collection, but I'm not going to keep them for my own geeky collection because they're just a little bit too generic. But they are kind of nicely detailed. They're the nice mountain sheep here that looks pretty cool. And then we've got an ostrich, not bad there. And then we've got a cool rhinoceros, and well as a little chicken. So those four are probably going to either go get donated or join my son's animal collection. But the highlight, the reason why I picked that up in the first place was that animal package, including the Shere Khan here from Jungle Book, was a whole $1, which means it was 50 cents for me when I paid for it during the tour. Sorry. And I was just trying to pull up some information about it. Now, this is actually on eBay, according to eBay, this is actually a 1989 McDonald's Happy Meal toy from Jungle Book. So that's actually really exciting that it's so old. It's not as sought after as the missing link here, but it still fetches a premium of about $9 plus $16 shipping. So over 25 bucks for this little guy. Again, I wouldn't ever sell this for $25. I don't think anyone would want to buy an old Happy Meal toy like this unless they were a hardcore collector. But even for a hardcore collector, I don't think I'd sell this for more than maybe a couple dollars, just because it is Disney. And it is in very good condition. I love the bright orange color scheme on him. There's no articulation. The wind-up part of it, I'm not sure if it still works here. Let me just try to do that again. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a creep and a pounce kind of action, but it's very limited and it doesn't work as well as it used to. But as you can see, the detail in the toy is actually really nice. As a display figure, really, really sharp. Shere Khan is a very menacing looking character normally. He looks very pleasant here. So I think he would join Mowgli as well as the other characters from Jungle Book nicely in my Disney collection. So nice find all around there. So the final piece that I found at the Sscope Incorporated store was this awesome shelf. Now, admittedly, it's in rough condition. It is kind of falling apart. If I hold it the wrong way, it could, like, all these shelves can come out really easily. So I'm looking forward to sort of like, I've got some special bonding glue that I can actually apply to the joints and stuff like that so that it stays in place. But even as is, it's still in very good condition. The backing is sort of like flaking off a little bit. But you know what? This is just a wonderful, wonderful collector's shelf for any of my minifigs or anything that I want, really, that'll fit into these little compartments. And I love that they're different sizes so that I can feature different things as needed. So I might actually find its way into the backdrop of my desk somewhere here after the Advent series is done. But yeah, look at that. Isn't that like, it's just so perfect. Like, you can put little cars in here. I can put little minifigures here. I can put larger figures in these ones, medium figures in here. Like, this is just an awesome thing. And you can tell that it was used for some sort of display because the poster tack is still in here. I can actually remove it. It does require a little bit of cleaning up. But I mean, that's okay. I mean, when you go to a thrift store, that's just what to expect. It was priced at $3, as you can see there. And again, Angela gave us all on the people in the thrift store a deal of 50% off everything in the store. So this was $1.50. I think I spent a whole, like, I guess maybe about $15 after all was said and done. And I walked out way ahead, I'm pretty sure. So really happy to find the shelf. I don't even think I could ever price anything like this out, and I would never really want to part with this because it's just too cool a display case for me. So looking forward to doing a follow-up video, sort of showing you how I'm going to use this to display some of my collectibles from my ever-expanding collection. So really awesome haul overall, I think. So really good. So this is Richard from Richard's Corner signing off for this video with an, I guess, a more unique pan because I don't often have a display case to put stuff in. So just sort of a preview of how excited I am to recondition the display case and be able to put things in it for use for my collection. So I'm really looking forward to that. Please visit the links below to check out Angela's work with the Sscope Incorporated thrift store, as well as a general link to Sscope, the Sscope Incorporated organization. And you can see all the kinds of outreach that they're doing within our community here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Thanks again to Angela, as well as the rest of the wonderful team of thrift stores that helped host us during the Magical Mystery Thrift Bus Tour. And please consider supporting their store as well during your thrifty finds. Again, Richard from Richard's Corner signing off for this video. Happy hunting, happy collecting. I hope that all of your thrifty finds are equally awesome. Please hit like and subscribe and stay in touch with me so you know what is new and happening here at Richard's Corner. Please check out all the playlists that I've linked below. I'm going to be continuing my Advent calendar Christmas countdown series, so stay tuned for that, and hopefully we will see you in the next video. Thanks again for visiting Richard's Corner, and we will see you next time.